crap. So yeah, this does not fit.
Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the results of a little baggage experiment that I did up at my local airport after finding out what Spirit's Bear Fare meant and the fact that it only included one free personal item and that it had very strict restrictions on the measurement. So I figured I'd go on up there with the luggage that I have and show you what that looks like in terms of fitting into Spirit's little section that you can see here, their little baggage measurement section. So I'm going to start off with a few pieces of luggage that I own. So I have this bag here. I have my handy dandy tape measure that I'll be using to show you the measurements of these bags and show you how they fit into Spirit's personal item, which should measure, I think, 18 by 14 by 8. So you see here I have a cooler, which is pretty much a water, not a water cooler, but like a cooler that you would store like your cool beverages in, you know, take it to the beach. I have this opening here and you can stick your hand in there. So it's really not a travel bag, but when it comes on to traveling, you pretty much can do whatever you want in terms of luggage. So I figured, let me take this bag up there, see how it fits. So I wanted to put something in the bag. So I put these pillows in there, and what these pillows will do is sort of mimic what it would look like when these bags are packed. So I put these in there to kind of fill these bags out. And I'll do that right now before I go ahead and start measuring this bag. So let me go on and shut this down, and I'll start with my measurements. So you want to measure the length, the width, and the height of the item. So this one in particular, it's 18 inches long and it's 11 inches wide across the top, and then it's 12 inches high from the bottom of the bag to the top. So this bag here already, you can see it's outside of Spirit's range. However, you know, it would have worked perfectly had the width on the top not been so great. So we're at like half of what it is, so sort of like a laptop case, like a briefcase or something like that, then it would have worked. And actually this bag, you can kind of make it smaller by using these Velcro straps at the side. However, it makes for a pretty awkward shape to be traveling with. So I don't know if this is ideal. But anyway, I did take it and brought it up to my local airport, and pretty soon you'll be seeing the results of this bag when it's put into that Spirit measuring section. So I put it in here, and you can see me kind of fitting it in, and just as like I was saying, the top of the bag is just not perfect for this kind of situation. You can cram it in, but it just would be in kind of an awkward type of fit. But maybe, you know, no one will say anything to you when you're just walking by. And you can see that it would fit nicely into their carry-on section, that one that you pay for, but for the personal item, not so much. So moving on to this floral bag, which is a bag that I bring with me when I go traveling all the time. It's usually my carry-on on the other planes, like my handbag. So this one is 20.5 inches long, it's 11 inches wide, and 10 inches high. So really still outside those measurements. But one of the things that is a plus with this bag is the fact that it is soft-sided. So therefore, as you can see, if you don't overstuff this bag, you can easily fit it in. And that will probably be my plan. If I carry a bag like this, just make sure that I don't overstuff it. And once again, you will see that this bag would easily fit into their paid carry-on section, but that is not my aim here. I'm trying to get away with just my free personal item. So moving on to this Perma bag once more. This is another kind of soft bag. It's 22 inches long by 10 inches wide by 11 inches high. So this one is actually pretty expandable. Like you could stuff it full of a lot of items. But for this particular one, I think I'll have to employ the same method earlier, which is basically don't overstuff the bag so you have a chance to fit it into the personal item measurer just in case that becomes necessary. And then after this, I will just show you that this bag, you know, obviously fits into the carry-on with a charge with no problem. So moving on to the small suitcase section. So this one here is a little carry-on suitcase that I bought at IKEA, and this one actually, when you're measuring suitcases, you have to measure all the way from the handles all the way down to the wheels. All of those have to fit into their measurer in order for it to be allowed. So this one is 22 inches long by 14.5 inches wide by 6.5 inches high. So as you can tell, this one is already outside the range, and because it is not flexible at all. Look what happens. This thing just won't fit. This one will have to stay at home. It fits into their carry-on bag section with that charge once again, which I am not looking for. So moving on to my final piece of luggage, which is my little orange suitcase that I already made a video about. I love the suitcase and normally I take it everywhere with me. But as you can see, it's hard-sided. It does have flush handles, so I don't have to worry too much about that. And then the wheels don't protrude too much. But still, once you go in and measure it, it's still around 19.5 inches long by 15 inches wide by 8 inches high. And you know what that means, my friend. Unfortunately, my little suitcase here probably won't work for a Spirit Airlines personal item. Look at that. It just does not fit into their measurer. And so the only way I would be able to carry it is in that carry-on section, which once again I'd have to pay for, which I'm not interested in. So I hope this video helped someone to see the type of bags that you'll be able to get away with as a part of Spirit's personal item. I think I'll make another video with more about Spirit. Thank you for watching this video.